You see the stupid title, man, and get into it. Yeah, Sasuke.
Sasuke then hits that over-the-shoulder look and sees Gaara laid out on his back. And for a second, I know Sasuke was geeked. He really thought he got the dub, but that was not the case. Gaara sits up and starts laughing hysterically, and now he really tweaking out. Now he's over there screaming, "But a thrill it will be to crush such an opponent." Okay, so boom, the match starts off with the demon child himself waiting for his opponent Sasuke to come up. You know he just itching for a kill after they edged him in the last round. That boy was ready to turn Lee into a smoothie, but they cut it short. He wants that kill expeditiously. After continuously pushing the start of the match back, they give Sasuke 10 more minutes to show up. As the time dwindles down, reality starts to set in amongst the crowd. My boy Sasuke really about to pull a Dak Prescott and not show up when it counts. Right before the last second of the 10 minutes is up, Naruto spots a single leaf falling in the air, and as the leaf falls, he begins to feel the aura of a menace quickly approach.
Real nigga.
Before he can even survey his surroundings to confirm his suspicions, we get the pull-up of the millennium.
You wanna get high like this? You wanna get high like this?
This man pulled up a Kakashi back to back and held the pose for a good 5 minutes.
Crazy.
He pulled out the new fit, man. Caught the romper from Fashion Nova on Black Friday.
Yeah, he fucked up with that romper, bro. Like, bro, that pull-up game was strong. Pause. I don't even know that's pause. But got the booty shorts out, man. Damn.
They had everyone stunned. I can't even hate. This was clean as hell, but the hype of the moment was quickly ruined when the dumbass proctor asked for his name. Nigga, you know good and well you know his name. It's the only nigga in the entire
Come on,
his
man.
Family slaughtered. Quit playing. Gaara over there tired of the games, ready to push.
I wish he could have slapped the ass, man.
So he makes the first move as soon as the match begins, but it's cut short by this painful looking brain aneurysm. Nigga just started glitching out of nowhere, out here tweaking like an addict going 2 days without their vape. Sasuke uses this as an opportunity to throw some kunais Gaara's way, but he blocks them, grabs them with his sand clone, then rushes the sand towards him. Sasuke jumps in the air to dodge the attacks, then sends more kunais at Gaara, but Gaara blocks those too. Sasuke then hits the sand clone with his dirty backhand to the throat, but the clone wraps the sand around his hand. So Sasuke counters with his nasty stiff arm that destroys the clone with ease. He rushes Gaara, attempting to hit him with a right jab, so Gaara puts up his sand to block it, but it turns out Sasuke used the jab as bait because he stops before he can make contact, teleports to the other side, then hits Gaara with the same exact right hook as Lee. Same form and everything. He didn't even try to switch it up, moving like
Nah, you're a goofball stealing another man's flow, man.
You ask to copy your answers for the homework, you tell them to switch it up, and they proceed to copy the answers word for word. Brother, where is the originality? Look at Lee. Up there mad as hell. He got every right to be. Not even gonna lie, Sasuke would have to see me after the fight. You not about to advance to the next round off a move you watch me use.
The hell you gonna do to Sasuke, boy? Come on, man. Y'all already know that boy gangster, man.
Before I almost lost my life? Nah. And this is how you know Gaara is a camper for real with no bag. How you get hit with the same exact move and get sent spiraling in the air like a football twice. You not be in the lab like that. That is why you keep getting embarrassed. Sasuke hits the most special ed looking grip I've ever seen and rushes to Gaara. Then he kicks the shit out of him, sending him flying yet again. Now Sasuke pulling the same exact run in a circle move that Lee pulled out on Gaara. And this is exactly where I stopped and contemplated not even making this video. What's the point? He just taking the same moves Rock Lee used.
Hey, bro, do not hate the game, bro. Do not hate the player, bro. Hate the game. He's smart as hell because he know, these moves are effective. Shit. If you, bro, it's the same as like you going to YouTube searching how to do this move. So you're basically stealing another man. He created a style of work. I don't know, bro. I guess if it works, it works.
Putting them in the same sequence, word for word, bar for bar. Shit, you might as well just go watch that video. But thankfully, this is as bad as the copycat foolishness gets. Because Sasuke pops out the circle, hits a couple breakdance moves, then hits Gaara with a swift kick in his jaw. Now, this is where I thought he was about to start doing keep-ups with him like Rock Lee did to Gaara. But instead, he grabs him by his collar and knees him in his chest. Now Gaara on all fours, breathing heavy as hell, hell with a crack on his face. This part that made me realize that everybody here has no IQ, because I didn't see one person gather their shit, say their goodbyes, and leave the stadium. Shit, that's what I have done. I'm not staying to see that demon unleashed. We seen how the nigga
Hey man, they trying to see what maybe they're like, you can say D-Rod and they be like, nah, Sasuke's finna take care of the goofball, man.
In the last fight, he didn't give a damn about no chunin exam or the lives of anyone in them stands. He wants your soul. Gaara tired of getting worked, so he closes himself up in this sandball shield. But Sasuke not finished with him yet, so he rushes over there to punch a hole in. But mid-punch, the sandball grows spikes and cuts his hand. Now Sasuke over there blitzing the sand from all angles, but it won't budge. So he runs all the way up that big ass wall and boots up his chidori. Now with his chidori locked and loaded, he rushes at Gaara and dodges all the spikes in the process. He finally gets close enough to the ball and puts his chidori right through Gaara's sand shield. Gaara then starts screaming the throatiest scream I've ever heard.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was terrified and laughing at the same time when I saw this happen, like on TV. Why is he crying? What the hell going on?
Like the my leg nigga from SpongeBob. With this scream alone, I knew Sasuke's fate was sealed. All of a sudden, Sasuke starts screaming at the top of his lungs, trying to pull his arm out. And with all seriousness, watching that for the first time, I thought his whole arm was gone. Luckily, he pulls it out in one piece. But the arm of Shikaku comes out the hole as well, and this has Sasuke shook. Look at this man's face, looking like he just saw a demon. Well, shit, he's about to. Gaara dissolves the sandball, and we see him breathing hard as hell while clutching his bloody shoulder. That boy was really about to put the pain on Sasuke, but as we know, Orochimaru decides to crash the party and duke it out.
I forgot about this too.
With the Hokage. But the fight did not stop there. After Orochimaru cuts the chunin exam short, Sasuke gets permission to go chase Gaara down, and he finally catches up to him. Sasuke ready to keep putting the hands on Gaara, so he starts talking some smack, calling him a Sand Village clown. But mid-roast, Gaara starts having another aneurysm. He over there yelling and screaming like a demon after you sprinkle holy water on it. And this got Sasuke shook, but it's too late to run now. You made your bed, now lay in it. Nobody forced you to go chase after that man. You seen the way he was screaming after you had him leaking. He's crazy. Gaara begins to be consumed by Shikaku, so he immediately charges at Sasuke with his demon arm. Sasuke barely dodges that attack, but Gaara's on his ass, so he charges at him again. Sasuke jumps out the way, then hides behind a tree, but deep down he knows he cannot hide from him forever. Gaara's still on that demon time, waiting for Sasuke to come out of wherever he's hiding. He over there talking about some, do I frighten you? What kind of brain dead question? Of course you frighten him. Look at your face. And on top of that, you're screaming like a madman. I even gotta take the time to give the voice actor props, because between the
you put that work in, bro, and people be literally be saying the dub voiceovers or the dub voiceovers. I don't know, bro. The people who do the dub be not doing justice like the action or what, bro. Yeah, most of them they be effing up the voice acting or the dubbing, or I don't know, the voice acting. But here, come on, y'all gotta agree, that boy was putting that work in. Now this some actual acting right here.
I'm watching this in the comfort of my own home, and even I'm scared of Gaara. Gaara finally sees Sasuke.
Mind you, at that time, I don't know when this like episode released. I was watching it on TV, so that's how I got hooked into anime. We was little kids. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not finna be surprised if I were to find out that I was actually terrified, for real, bro.
Come out of hiding. So he extends his demented Shikaku fist and punches him in the gut. But Sasuke hit him with that substitution jutsu. The real Sasuke tries to ambush him from above and throws 6 kunais towards him. Gaara blocks them with his demon arm. Gaara shoots them back at Sasuke with so much speed that they damn near light on fire. 6 baby kunais are not supposed to do that much damage. Sasuke, stop and call for help, please. Sasuke goes back into hiding, so Gaara...
That way like, well, looks like I'm fucked. I gotta look for some help.
Sneaking out again, but he's even more pissed this time. I know y'all see the drool coming from this man's mouth. He's salivating for that kill. This is damn near peak Gaara right now. This is the Gaara they needed in that 5v1 against Madara, not this garbage. Sasuke tired of Gaara talking that junk, so he boots up his chidori to shut him up. He charges at Gaara ready to put a hole in him, so Gaara reaches his hand out and rushes to Sasuke. They both collide and we see Sasuke's chidori completely rip Gaara's demon hand. Sasuke then hits that over the shoulder look and sees Gaara laid out on his back. And for a second, I know Sasuke was geeked. He really thought he got the dub, but that was not the case. Gaara sits up and starts laughing hysterically, and now he really tweaking out. Now he's over there screaming, "What a thrill it will be to crush such an opponent." Gaara's ready to eat this man alive at this point, so he boots up Shikaku's tail, then uses the tail and his demon hand to slingshot himself towards Sasuke. Sasuke quickly activates his Sharingan, then dodges this attack. Then to counter, he hits Gaara with a fireball jutsu, but Gaara balls himself up to protect him from the fire, then proceeds to knock the sense out of him, sending him crashing through branches. Oh nah, that man got hit so hard that there's smoke coming off of his body. Gaara's now spitting more bars with his evil ass voice, but Sasuke's really not having it no more, and neither am I. Like, we get it, you wanna crush him, you wanna drink the man's blood, we get it.
You wanna suck him off, you wanna fuck that boy pause, but damn bro, damn chill though.
Right, Sasuke stands up and moves up another chidori, and immediately I get to thinking, come on man, this like the 9th chidori you done did this fight. We got it.
It's working, it's working.
Out the Duffy. But nonetheless, they both charge at each other ready to wrap up this fight. But before they could collide, Sasuke starts malfunctioning like my iPhone after an update. After they clash, the cameraman shows both of them standing up on opposite sides waiting to see who drops first. And I kid you not, they had us waiting for a good minute. They was both just slumped over, standing there stuck like a crackhead. But eventually we see Gaara's sand hand dissolve while Sasuke poses up with this curse mark form in his chidori. So after seeing this, I'm over here thinking Sasuke won. Good stuff, my boy. You done took down the demon. Give this man his robe and his cross. We calling him Sasuke the Pope. But all of a sudden, he lets out a scream and falls to the ground. It turns out the curse mark got him paralyzed. Gaara sees this and immediately recognizes that he's free eats. So he charges in for the final blow. But out of nowhere, Naruto pulls up and delivers this skull-shattering kick to the head, sending Gaara flying. Naruto.
One side of me saying, "Oh hell nah, bro, why you do that?" The other side of me saying, "Oh, at least he saved him." But the side that is winning more is like, "Ah, he ruined that. That boy could have. For me, could have." I don't know, bro. We all have our like bad sides, bro.
He is a good guy, because with all that trash talk Sasuke be talking sometimes, I would have been perched up behind a tree while watching Gaara rip him to pieces. Hey, I guess that's why he's the main character. Overall, pretty decent fight. Sasuke's kind of sorry for stealing Rock Lee's whole flow, and Gaara showed us.
Bro, if it works, it works.
Locked up.
I don't really wanna know.
Yeah, I must see your niggas video, man.
I don't really wanna know.